We all know the classic story. The chosen one masters their hidden powers, glows with epic energy, and defeats the villain. Happy ending, right? Wrong. In the epic world of Vyom, radiating light was actually the biggest mistake our hero could make. Because as we learn the hard way, when light awakens, darkness responds. Imagine having the power of a god, but all you really want to do is pass your math test and stay normal. But what happens when saving your city is exactly what dooms it? Today, we are diving deep into a hero's journey that totally shatters everything we expect from a comic book story. We are breaking down the exact moment Vyom failed, how he tapped into the cosmic balance of the universe, and the terrifying truth hiding behind his greatest enemy. This is not just about powering up to punch harder. This is about one of the most mind-bending magic systems ever created, and why mastering the shadows is the only way to actually survive. Every hero begins somewhere, even if the world doesn't know it. For Vyom, his motivation is entirely reluctant because he just wants to stay normal. We see him sitting in a boring classroom, secretly holding literal fire in his hands right under his desk. The struggle is real. How long can you keep powers beyond imagination a secret? But the universe doesn't care if you want to be normal. Danger strikes, and Vyom is forced into a street-level fight with armed robbers. He blasts them with wind and surrounds them in flames, and instantly, the secret is out. The stakes escalate fast. A ruthless supervillain sees this elemental signature and decides to destroy the entire city just to draw out the little hero. Vyom is forced out of the shadows to save innocent civilians. But brute force doesn't work. Vyom fights back, but he gets completely beaten to the ground, dismissed as just a child and not a true force. It looks like he is failing. But right in his darkest moment, he realizes that his greatest power comes from inner stillness and meditation, not just physical rage. He experiences a cosmic awakening, learning the ultimate truth that balance is everything. To win, he has to channel all 5 elements as one. He transforms, radiating epic energy, and finally defeats the villain. The city cheers for their hero. But here is the massive pattern interrupt that changes the entire story. Victory is loud, but truth is silent. That massive victory celebration was an illusion hiding a dark, silent truth. By unleashing all that elemental light, Vyom triggered an equal and opposite reaction. Every action has a consequence, and radiating light inevitably draws out the shadow. Enter the Shadow Lord. This isn't just another bad guy to punch. The Shadow Lord is a psychological nightmare. He represents Vyom's potential failure and his ultimate corruption. The villain drags Vyom into the void, whispering to him, trying to make him let go and surrender. The Shadow Lord even puts Vyom's best friend in mortal danger, forcing an impossible choice to break his spirit. The villain claims he was chosen too, implying a tragic backstory and proving that he is exactly like Vyom. This psychological warfare is brutal because the Shadow Lord wants Vyom to become the exact monster he's trying to fight. In most superhero media, the protagonist would just find a brighter light to destroy the darkness. But this story does something completely different. Vyom realizes that true balance means integrating your dark side, not running from it. He stops rejecting the void. Instead, he accepts it. He says, "I don't reject it, I control it." This triggers the ultimate, mathematically perfect power-up, known as the dual ignition. Vyom balances the elemental light in one hand with the dark void in the other. True victory isn't achieved by destroying the darkness, but by harnessing it. He defeats the Shadow Lord not by being purely good, but by taking control and choosing who he is. We leave Vyom in his new normal, walking the school halls, but he is forever changed. He turns around, revealing one glowing blue eye and one purple eye of the void, perfectly balanced. The balance has changed, and he has finally become the ultimate hero.